Welcome to another episode of Rudy's Roundup.
Rudy's Roundup.
Hey, Woody.
Hey.
How are things going?
Great, going great. I got my heating pad
Oh, boy.
on my back.
Yeah, guys, he recently threw out his back.
Got my icy hot. Good to go.
All right. So, special podcast today, special episode today about Disney depression. It's a real thing.
I feel like this should be like an infomercial right now. Do you or your family suffer from Disney depression?
You're not alone.
You're not alone.
Call our number. So all Disney vacations have to come to an end, sadly, but you can keep the magic alive. Woody?
That's what I hear.
So I've come up with some really good
Great. Call them great.
fixes.
You
Okay.
call them up as the great. Don't be humble.
Okay. So you can kind of find these articles around. You can read them, in different, websites and different things. But this is our list compiled from our experience and what we do as a couple to battle Disney depression.
This is the Watts Method Road to Recovery from Disney depression.
Yes. And in no way is this medically accurate. Consult your doctor if you have any.
Do not try this at home.
Yeah. But again,
Do try this at home. Actually, do try this
yeah,
at home.
so if you suffer from Disney blues, it's something that's real. It's something that Woody and I experience, I think, every time we leave the park. The first time we went, which was our honeymoon and his first time.
Yeah.
That was the worst one.
Oh, that was horrible. That was because I'd never been. I mean, you went when you were like a kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got back and I remember that was rough. Mm-hmm. And we actually flew down that time. So it helped a little bit because it was only like 3 hours to come home. But yeah, I remember getting back for like 2 weeks. It was and I remember after that was we started like having a surge of buying Disney stuff after you get back. Like, you would go to eBay or Amazon or something because we were craving that. I got to get Disney. Disney.
It's a fix.
Yeah.
Really, it is. And so we kind of compiled this list to help you guys, those of you that are on your way back right now. You're in the car.
Oh, you had a wonderful time.
You did.
You hit the Dole Whip.
And you're sad. That's why you pick up this podcast.
Yeah.
Because really the number one Disney depression fix for me, and this is in no way in any order, is to find a Disney community. So, for example, if you listen to podcasts, if you are on Instagram, which we've found Instagram has been the best of all things. I mean, even years ago, I met a girl, Christy Barnett, shout out to her, just because I think she might have even followed me first, or I followed her. I can't remember. But all I know is Insta friends because she did like a cosplay of Pocahontas and she just had a love for Disney too. So find your Disney community, find your Disney friends. And I know with Woody and I, we just did an interview on our last episode. Hopefully you listened to that. If you didn't, stop, rewind, go back, listen to Brer Burke, and
listen to my Insta friend.
And I mean, it's been a good time doing this podcast, reading emails from people who genuinely want to talk to us about Disney things. And so find those people, find those avenues, and get yourself plugged in somehow, some way. Start a Disney account.
Yeah, I think that was one of the things that I love about Disney is the community, is the fact that you can go on Instagram and legitimately, like, you can go, you just have, like, you start seeing the same people follow everybody and everybody's happy. There's no competition. There's no, like, you feel like there's any ill intent to the accounts,
Yeah.
I mean, so I know it's Instagram, it's like social media, but really it is. It's something, it's like Disney carries over. People's love for Disney carries over. So absolutely, I agree. Like, start a Disney account, start whatever. But I know with the Woody's Roundup podcast, that's been wonderful, honestly. Like, just meeting people, just talking to people. And I've also seen on some of our other accounts, like my Hill City Paranormal, that I'm slowly following the Disney people on that as well.
Yeah.
So, like, especially people who love Haunted Mansion and like that
Foolish
vibe.
Morgans.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so that like, yeah, find the community, and podcasts are so helpful.
They really are.
Because I remember this last trip we listened, thank God for the Disney Dish.
Oh yeah.
Because that legitimately, like, it's about an hour long per episode. And we went through about 10 episodes, 10 or 11, and it was wonderful.
It was.
Like, it really got us down there, because not only did it build excitement, like, because we were hearing things, and we kind of know, you see the news when it comes out, what's coming to Disney. But just, it was like, okay, that ride. Okay, that ride. It was just fun. So, absolutely. Podcast, Instagram, I totally agree.
You echo that. So my number 2 Disney depression fighter would be to decorate with Disney. And we do this. We do this with Pops. We do this with Vinylmation. I have a snow globe collection that recently has sort of blossomed because of eBay and finding deals and yard sales. Go on Etsy. I know for Christmas, Woody has gotten me, like artists that do these simplified movie posters, or even just fan art that's out there that you can purchase from people. I'll post a Baby Yoda trio that one of our upcoming guests that's going to be on our show, what she's done, and just finding pieces of art that you could put up around your home that don't necessarily have to be a movie poster per se of Sleeping Beauty, but maybe you find one that's like a minimal poster, or those minimal movie posters or something. Like I'm looking at one right now that he has up in his podcast studio where it says Explore the Galaxy, Starfleet Academy. And it's just this really cool poster that you wouldn't know is Star Trek unless you absolutely could look close and see the little, Star Trek emblem. So find Disney, find little pixie dust places that you can put things. If you're big on decorating, which I am, I love everything to do with design and home decor. And I follow tons of accounts and different people and magazines, but really, ultimately, it's your home. So when you're in your spaces, this doesn't have to be your living room. We are blessed enough to have a 3-bedroom house, which is got a den. And so we decorate those little places. We don't.
Yeah, we each have our own. Like, I have my own. Well, I say our own, but really we share them. But I've decorated this room to make me creatively comfortable.
Yeah.
And Laura has decorated her room to make her creatively comfortable. And it just works.
Yeah.
It just, and also with the decorating part, I have to say, is that like we've really gotten into things that kind of match the aesthetic, I guess, like the Jim Shores.
Yeah.
The stuff like that. And Laura doesn't go down in like the living room. Like there's not like a Mickey Mouse over the mantle, which if you want to do that,
that's fine.
Do it. Yes. But it really started after that first trip, because I remember, and this is not a bad thing, but like when you would decorate the house, it was very home. That was it. And we come back and we were just bit. Like the Disney bug had us.
Yeah.
And so over the last, 8 years, something like that, that you can slowly see Disney decor very, very apparent. Like a Jim Shore in the bookshelf, or a Disney book on the book, something like that, where it was like if you walk by, it just makes you smile. And not everybody, it doesn't have to be a giant Mickey Mouse poster, but if you have a giant Mickey Mouse poster in the living room, that is wonderful too.
Oh, I just hear that so much. It's like, I have so much Disney stuff, but I don't want to put it out. It just doesn't really match.
Oh, put it up.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think Disney is to each his own, and you've got to make your home every bit of yours. And I think decorating for other people makes no sense. But
yeah, you gotta love it.
You gotta live in it. You gotta love it. And for me, it's like, I don't care. I used to care, but like now I don't care. Like if we want pictures up of, our honeymoon and they just happen to have the Magic Kingdom in the background, okay.
Well, also like things that you've done too, it's not all cartoon stuff. Like a lot of it is like you said, like it's an artist's take on the castle.
Right.
Like I know in our bathroom upstairs, like there's a picture of a painting of a castle that was the inspiration for, Walt's Castle. So it's like, it
You
really.
ready for some German?
Oh gosh.
Neuschwanstein.
There you go. I'm not even going to try it.
That's true. It is.
Yeah. So
That's what it's called.
Stuff like that. Like, but really like art that's like pretty and like it doesn't have to be, but if you come in our house, be prepared. We have all levels. We have the subtle downstairs.
Yeah.
Now as you go up,
ascend the
stairs, you will see. You'll know right away.
You'll be like, oh boy.
Oh boy. How old are they?
They're 37 and 38.
37? Oh.
So, number 3, have a Disney dish. And we don't mean the podcast. We mean food.
Although that is a good podcast.
It is. Check
so you
it out.
should listen to that one.
Go ahead and make the bee's knees gumbo. Come on now. You ever made gumbo?
No, I've never.
What's in gumbo?
I know shrimp. I think is one thing.
I want some.
Oh, here we go.
I won't do it.
You ask me a question so that then you can answer it in your.
Down to bayou.
I do the beignet.
Going down to bayou.
How you do the beignet?
You want to give me some of them man ketchup beignets?
She'll be here all night, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. I love it.
I remember one day though. Speaking of food and dish, was that we had gotten back and you were. You weren't like down. I don't want people to think that we get back and we like mope for a couple days, but it was just like one of those days like, oh, I wish we were in the park today. Oh, I wish we were going and filling up our mugs. So I remember going.
Well, it doesn't help though too that you're like always talking about it.
Yeah, He's
always like, man, what would you do right now if I handed you like a Dole Whip? I'm like, you jerk. Don't talk about it.
But like I remember, speaking of being a jerk, I went out that morning and bought you
you're not a
Mickey
jerk.
Mouse waffles.
You did.
And brought them back and made her breakfast because she was having like a down Disney day. And that was just like a little thing that was at Kroger.
It was sweet.
And it just was like, oh, okay.
Look at this Disney waffle.
Disney. He's such a jerk.
Yeah. So also, if you have a Sweet Frog, which is a local yogurt shop we have here, they offer in the spring and summer, they do offer Dole Whip.
They do. Multiple flavors of Dole Whip now. But...
True. They had, the last time they had lime and orange. And let me tell you what, we get it.
Yep.
We go. We spend $9 on yogurt.
Frozen yogurt. But it really does. It helps. Like, because when especially during the summer, you get that craving. It's like, okay. And a little bit of it. It's like just a little bit. You sit in your car, you're eating the yogurt, you're like, okay, I can make it. I can make it until the next trip.
Okay, healthy people, I hear you. You're like, I'm not going to make any Disney waffles. But I wish I was more like you, number 1. Number 2, we're big lovers of candles. I make candles. It's one of my fun things I like to do on the side. If you have those sort of candle sort of wax melt, tart vibes.
Burners.
Yeah, tart burners. Walt Disney talks about how even when he was designing the park, that he knew the park, he somewhat intended for the park to have certain smells. He never wanted you to feel like you could smell, smog or something like that. He wanted it to feel like its own environment. So he talks about how the smell of Main Street is supposedly supposed to, and does, I will add, smell like a mix of warm cookies, cotton candy, and a little bit of popcorn. And this was his sort of vision, which again, really, really was brought to life with the Florida Magic Kingdom. I am sure that in Disneyland, they may have the same thing going on. I would guess that they have it probably even better, but I know we've only been to Disney World. And so when you first enter in through those doors and you go underneath the train station and you pop out right there in that just magical space near the theater on your right, and you got the fire station to your left, there is that smell that there's nothing that can recreate that. We try. So I went to Walmart and bought the Carnival sort of, I think it's called Carnival. Anyway, look for it. It's cotton candy. It's like Carnival cotton candy. I bought that. I am loving it. It really does smell like the Boo to You parade.
Yeah.
So again, make your spaces feel a little bit more welcoming, a little bit more friendly, and like I said,
Have fun.
spread a little Disney delight around your house. So number 4 is, Woody, to listen to some Disney music.
Oh, I love that.
Now, lately we have chosen to listen to Disney music a little different.
Yes, absolutely. I had a record player in my den for the longest time, and I saw that we were really using it at Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had a couple years ago, I had bought Laura a stack of Disney read-along books on vinyl, right? And so like every so often we would kind of huddle in here and listen to the, or have it playing in here and hear it upstairs. Well, I was in Barnes and Noble and I saw all the Disney vinyls in there, like Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, whatever. I was like, well, she doesn't have those. Let me get those for her. Well, she didn't have a record player of her own. I was like, well, let me get her a little cute record player. So now, gosh, we've kind of gone crazy about it. And at yard sales, it's like one of the things we look for is just Disney vinyl, because it has like this, like, I'm not going to say, like, you listen to music now, obviously on Apple Music, and everything's HD and crisp and high quality, and it's wonderful. Yes, I get it. But there's something special about vinyl that you just cannot, I don't know, you can't recreate. And you've got to, yeah. So, I mean, and to listen to, what will you listen to? Lady and the Tramp soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Lady and the Tramp on vinyl is just instantly.
It's special.
Yep.
It really is. And they have Disney songs on vinyl, and then they have Disney albums, like Disney soundtracks.
Yeah,
and
either the motion picture score or the music.
Thank you. He knows. So the one that we just bought at Barnes & Noble happens to be the Lady and the Tramp music from the movie. So it is the motion picture, all of the scores, all of the, you can just listen to it and it puts you in that place. And I love to kind of imagine the scene that's playing, that I imagine what's going on in that particular score. And let me tell you, we really do. It is a piece about the atmosphere in our home when we have a Disney vinyl on. It just, you can't yell at each other. You can't get upset.
You can't get upset.
You can't get upset because the laundry's not done. You can't get upset because the dishes aren't done because, hey, Disney's on. Shh. And
it comes in handy at Christmas too, though.
Yeah.
Because there are so many like Andy Williams and stuff like that. There's old Christmas albums that are just pure magic.
You got that.
Like when you play that. And then recently we went to an estate sale and we found a record that was made in 1974 that has the top hits then, like I think it's the Merry-Go-Round collection,
Merriest of
something.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but that has all the, like, name like a couple
Burl
of songs.
Ives
Yeah.
is on there. He sings like
Dilly Dilly?
Lavender Fields, Dilly Dilly.
Dilly Dilly. Yeah, so I mean, just honestly, that's been like the easiest pick me up if you were kind of craving that. And I'm not saying go out and get this huge, like you'd really, like you can get a cheap record player now for a little or nothing, and then go to Barnes and Noble or Amazon, get you a vinyl, and then I promise you, like there's a feeling like you feel like you're on Main Street for a split second.
Yes, and I just came up the steps not too long ago when he was playing the Beetlejuice final.
Yes.
Oh, so
I've got
good.
Beetlejuice. That one's playing on loop now, along with Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Those two I've been alternating. So.
Yes, he's a sci-fi guy and all lovers of all things 80s retro horror.
Tim Burton, all that.
Yeah. So, though we love Disney Plus, you know what? It's sort of been off for a while now that we've been in these vinyl moods. It's kind of nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's Disney Plus. I think the other night we were looking for something and we watched a few episodes of old cartoons. Like we were kind of in that retro mood. But yeah, really, we kind of called it a night. Like, let's go. We always say, all right, let's go upstairs.
Yeah.
And then so we go up here, put a record on, kind of sit, and you'll either talk, write up about the podcast, kind of write some notes, or I'll play Mario, something like that.
Yeah.
And then we just get in our retro, like, happy mood.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's
what we
try it. Go get a vinyl. Vinyl's awesome.
So, another way, and I've just really valued quiet lately in a good book. And so I suggest for number 5 that you find a good Disney book. Currently, I am reading Walt Disney's The Hidden Magic. And I probably bombard Woody every time he comes in the room. I'm like, listen, did you know?
Did you know, Woody? On the 3rd staircase in the 4th restaurant on the right. There.
I mean, this book,
I had no clue.
This
I
book
didn't know
captures me in every sense of the word of I need to know everything. I love to know everything about Walt Disney World. So this was cool because I'm finding stuff out that I never knew. Like, for example, Woody, did you know that, and maybe this is our new thing, instead of a joke, by the way, he could say a joke. I guess I could just say it. Did you know that there's only one real flag on Walt Disney World's campus?
I did not know that.
Property. There's only one real flag in the Magic Kingdom, and that is the one as soon as you walk in the square in the
flagpole.
Yeah. And at 5 p.m. they do a flag lowering ceremony, and there's usually always a special guest to receive the flag that they take down. All the other flags around the parks that you see, every single one on the shops that go down Main Street, they're all flawed in some way so that Disney can't, they don't have to take them down.
They're not the actual flag.
Exactly. Some of them may only have 12 stripes.
That's awesome.
Or some of them may only have 40 stars. So it's something to look at.
Way to go, Disney.
So it just saves Disney time, because I remember someone even making a comment, how do they take those flags down every night? Because that's U.S. law,
Well,
but they do, and they do abide by it. And but the others are all sort of faux in some ways, and they don't have to abide by the takedown at twilight.
That is very smart.
So another book that's on my reading list right now, Woody, is Walt Disney's Missouri.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you don't know about that.
I don't know what that is.
That's definitely on my list. Also, Dream It, Do It by Marty Schuyler. Schuyler's written.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That dude, yeah.
So if you watch Disney Plus and you've gone into the Imagineering hole,
oh my gosh,
and never come out, Marty Schuyler, you just want to.
He's in every episode.
You just want him to be your grandpa.
It's just like, oh, I want to know these people.
I want to know him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he wrote a bunch of books. One of them was Dream It, Do It. He wrote about his 29 or 30 years at Disney Imagineering. He wrote a book about that. We pick up Disney books at yard sales.
Yeah.
Another thing to look for, go to your Goodwill. This is something Woody's really patient with me. He does this with me, but I love to go to Goodwill. And I love to look at all the books. And you think, oh, Lord, how do you have time for that? I don't really have time. I do much of a skim as I can. But if I see a good Disney book in good condition, it is an impulse. It's like, I have to get it. So pick up books that you can enjoy, even if they're children's books. It will take you, again, back to that moment when you're walking in that park and I've got all day here on my mind. And I miss that all the time. I miss that carefree just feeling that we have when we're in Disney. But there's something about it that we found these ways pick us up, and they sort of bring us back.
Yep.
Okay. So my
wait,
last
you didn't ask me what book I'm reading.
What? I can't believe I left that out, babe.
Gosh.
What book are you reading?
The Essential Guide to Bigfoot.
Oh Lord. See. He's just waiting, you guys.
It's by Ken Gerhard. He is it's a great book, great read. So
do you guys know that I'm married to a Bigfoot hunter?
Yeah. Well, so if you haven't heard of Hill City Paranormal, go listen to that podcast. But yeah, no, that's a good book too.
You're really reading a book called The Essential Guide to Bigfoot.
I am, and it really is the essential guide to Bigfoot. That's no joke. This guy, I interviewed him for my Hill City Paranormal podcast, and he literally wrote the book on Bigfoot. So, yeah,
that's
sorry,
cool.
It's not Disney related right now. However, I have been catching up on my Haunted Mansion comic books that you got me. Yes.
Oh yeah.
They're wonderful because you know why they're wonderful? Because they're so smart. Disney's so smart. They're giving the haunts and the ghost backstories. So you read it and it's about like it'll walk you through the graveyard scene, right? And it's like,
so cool.
This ghost, this is how this ghost came. It's just wonderful. So yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I have been reading Disney. Thank you very much.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it. It's cool.
Yeah.
So last and certainly not least on my list of things, is to visit a Disney store.
Yes.
We had not been in a long time.
It's been a while. It had been a while.
We booked a trip, or I guess I, for Christmas, got Woody tickets to two of his favorite comedians in the world.
Favorite.
Honestly, it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
We went to Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina.
The Carolina Theater
we had a great
wonderful.
night. Oh, great night. And we sat in the balcony, and we had an all-around wonderful time. We got some gummy bears.
Yep.
And we just had...
We went to Cheesecake Factory before.
Yeah, and we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was great.
And I knew I was going to enjoy myself, although he had shown me some of this YouTube stuff that they'd done, and then he showed me their awesome show. Yeah. And then this is like a mandatory tour, and I'm thinking, my Lord, what did I get into? But again, this was a selfless gift.
But it was so fun.
This was a selfless gift for my husband. So anyway, while we were there, of course, I thought to look to see if there are any Disney stores around. We used to have one in Charlottesville, which is a couple, what would you say, 45 minutes from here?
45 to an hour, yeah.
Used to have one in that mall. It closed, sadly. And then so the closest Disney store that we have right now is a good reigning 2.5 hours away.
Yeah. So, but for us, it was about a 10-minute out of the way drive.
Oh, yeah.
Which was wonderful.
I GPS'd it. We went the next morning, we checked out of our hotel, and we found ourselves walking into Crabtree Valley Mall, which we had been to before.
Yeah.
But again, not appreciating the Disney store. And I think it's because we were with a group of people. And when we were by ourselves.
Yeah. Well, that too, like, and I think it's there too. It's all in, like, are you planning a trip?
Yeah.
Are you talking about it?
True.
And then it was like, this time, it's been very front of mind for us because one, we have a trip coming up. Two, we really enjoy doing this podcast, and we enjoy people contacting us because of the podcast. And so it's like, yeah, we were like craving something like, and you can do all the tips that we've said, listen to music, eat, but it's like, just sometimes you just want to walk in a space and it feel like you're there.
Yep.
And I would say that when we went there, that felt pretty good. It felt like a pretty good gift shop at the park.
Absolutely. And I think the cast members there were wonderful.
Oh, she was wonderful. Yeah, she was great.
And then even when you like bump into someone, it's like they don't get upset. It's like, thank you for being kind. That I totally didn't mean to back into you. I was taking a picture of this. But I took a bunch of pictures while we were there just to sort of like, get some stuff to talk about on Instagram and some content for us. But we did have a little spree. I'll say Woody, allowed me to... No,
see, here's the thing. She's too kind because I am the one that goes overboard. I'm the one. It's so funny. And I'm the one that's always like budget, and then pulling up into there. All right, okay, I'm staying within this. And then I'm the one that gets to the counter with a tote full of stuff. And I'm just looking back at her like, hey, grab it. Bring it over here. Come on, let's go. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. But it was wonderful. It was like wonderful.
We got some really cool things. We got some plushes, which I love.
They had a great deal on plushes.
They sure did.
So if you were near a Disney store,
go now.
I don't know if it's still on, but it was a wonderful deal.
You can always go to shopdisney.com to see what they've got. No way affiliated with our podcast, which they were, but they're not. And see what all is going on the Disney store.
Yeah, but you got to see it, though.
But, a lot of people say, oh, Disney store's so expensive, and I'm not going to... We got Christmas ornaments for 75% off, and they were buy one, get one free.
Yes.
I'm now looking down at a handful of stuff that I've got.
And they were the good ones. What was the legend?
Sketchbook.
Yeah.
Sketchbook is what they sell in the parks, but they had like different like tiers of ornaments that you can get. There's some of them are $16.95. Some of them are $20.95. Like Cruella, she's one of the Legends series or whatever.
There you go, Legend series. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
So we got them for $3 each, and they were buy one get one.
Yep.
So we ended up getting like Oliver and Company, Bolt, Moana, the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea with the squid
Nemo
on
ship,
it.
Yeah.
We got Cruella, sorry for that pause, and Hunchback of Notre Dame, and we were so excited.
And they're so detailed. They're great ornaments.
They really are. It's got the little goat from there. He's like eating.
Esmeralda. Yeah.
Esmeralda. Yeah. Thank you so much. So anyway, worth going. Go just to see if you can get the clearance section out of your head, because I can't. I wanted 3 shirts. They have Baby Yoda stuff there. So it's like the parks are not that far away if you think about it as a Disney store.
If you wanted that little thing where, and I believe that we were not the only ones, because the crowd that was in there, I felt like, it was just, I don't know. Like, you're not going to walk in and have the smells of Disney and see the castle. But like, if you're like us and you're 12 hours away, and you want to experience, it is well worth it.
Absolutely.
Well worth it.
So what else did we buy? Did we buy?
we bought socks. I know. You got Yeti.
You got Everest
Expedition Everest socks.
Oh, I'll put them on Instagram.
The
you guys.
shirts. Here's the thing to keep in mind about shirts. I'm not downing Disney on the price of shirts. Because of this reason, because we go to eBay and buy them for like $3.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit like in shock when I see shirt prices for $34.99.
Yeah.
So like, that's just me though. But are they worth it? Yeah, they're great. Like the quality, everything looks good.
You personally, Woody, if you have an experience attached to that shirt, then you'll buy it.
Oh, I'll throw my card at the cashier. If it's like that, I'm like, here, take it. I don't even just, here's a blank check.
But again, you have to have that experience, because I remember the first time you got off Expedition Everest, you had to get the Outpost shirt.
After I picked myself up off the floor and the room stopped spinning.
Oh boy.
Then I got my shirt.
Isn't that
I did. I literally did. I remember that, stumbling off the ride.
Oh yeah.
Because I get really motion sick. And I had to sit in the floor, and all these kids were getting off the ride like, oh, that was so much fun. And then I'm just like, I'm sitting there like I'm hungover at Disney or something in the floor, and I'm like, oh, God. Oh, but it was wonderful.
It was good.
That was a good ride. Good theme, everything.
Yeah, after you got up off of the floor and you dusted yourself off.
Got me a great shirt.
Hey, you want to make your pretzel?
Hey, let's go get a pretzel and a shirt. Babe, let's go.
Churro? All right.
No, the Disney store was great because, like I said, I mean, we got some socks. We got a bunch of ornaments, and the plushes were like, buy one, get one for $3.
Yep.
And like, so like the plushes were $20. And then, I mean, these are nice, like you got the sheep, like from Bo Peep.
Yeah, Bo Peep
sheep. And you got a really cute Minnie that was like, the colors are.
She's holding a unicorn.
A unicorn. It's so precious. Like, it was just wonderful. Yeah. I mean, it was like one of those things. It was like, oh, okay. That's nice.
And I think the last thing we'll talk about, and we'll let you guys go, is the friendly cast member. As we were checking out, she was like, have you guys seen the new magic bands? And
she was wonderful.
This is something that Woody and I haven't talked about, but getting sort of what is it, like an all-time magic band? Like, explain that to me.
Yeah, like you are basically, you know how when you book a vacation, Disney will send you a magic band, but it's like the 5 colors. It's like you pick like pink, purple, blue, orange, whatever. Well, like in the park, you can get the design ones, and then you assign your trip and stuff to that magic band. So basically, you have your own magic band.
So
I mean, you could use the ones that you get every trip, but they're not like special edition, and it's nothing.
But how
different.
Do you activate that one?
I know you can do it on the website.
Really?
I know you can do it. Yeah, you just you have to link it, or when you get there, you give it to them, and then they.
Oh, so much fun.
Yeah.
Because she was saying she knew someone in Orlando, and she's like, grab me the Cinderella one.
She said you can only get it. She's a cast member, name tag and all.
Oh, yeah.
They're all cast members. Oh, what was so precious too. All right, don't let me get too far off track. But we were standing in line, and the lady, we had put some stuff up on the counter. Because I went overboard. Okay, sorry, can't help it. And then she was talking to another employee or cast member. And she was like, what time is your intermission? Like intermission, like the break.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, y'all do it. Y'all are so good. Okay. But then she said, that you could only get these magic bands, the Cinderella anniversary.
70th,
if you were working in the park.
Really?
As far as cast members go before it was released.
Yeah.
So she had texted, once she saw them, she said she texted a couple of the people that she worked, she knew down there, said, please grab me one.
Yeah.
Hold one for me.
Yeah.
So that's, even cast members are like geeking out about the stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just so cool. Well, that'll do it for us, you guys. Hopefully this helped you a little bit with maybe a little bit of your Disney blues, and try one and let us know. Email us, send us a message through our Instagram, whatever you do.
Woody'sRounduppodcast.com. You can email us there. Instagram is wonderful, though. If you're on there, message us. One of us will answer. You know, right. It's either we tag team it. So
send us a message. Send us some feedback. Let us know maybe something we didn't talk about that you do to help fight your Disney depression. And we just thank you guys again for listening.